I can finally announce our new IGF in-game food, vegan-friendly meal replacement designed for gamers. It's high in plant proteins with absolutely no fillers like maltodextrin, and it only takes seconds to make. With 20 servings, you're looking at a price of 1.99 euros per meal, and we're launching with 4 amazing flavors. We have our laser lemon cheesecake, our killer vanilla, a chocolate hazelnut golem, and our raspberry reload. Try them out now by clicking the link in the video.
Good luck.
I hope. Not pot.
Here's not. I mean, put focus on my harvester. I put the Ring of Frost. I pulled the boss. I put my mirror images in the global of Quaking. I lost, and then we just blast here. On this pull, Maris, he uses his the spear, as you can see. I Dragon's Breath. I don't know if you guys.
This mic.
I don't know if you guys saw.
9.1.
But here, nothing. I mean, Maris does his spear, as you can see. The Shadow Priest damage goes high. I'm just blasting my OE. The only job I really need to have here is to use Dragon's Breath on the meat shields. You can see here Maris' weak are. Shows when the meat shields are coming. You can see triple meat shield. This is when I DB. DB next global, boom, the meat shield gets stopped. If they went on, I mean, if they continue to you know, cast that, they would have a huge absorb while being enraging, and it would most likely mean a wipe. So I need to DB that. We finish all the trash off.
What's your take on this, Mike?
So here, the only thing really, you know, obviously when the worms die on this boss, they drop pools on the ground. So we don't want to have poop all over the Goliath. So we're dragging the
nuker.
I actually fucked up here. Apparently I had ultra up. I should have cancelled that.
Yeah,
They will kill off the worms in the back here. That's why the Psychic Horror goes out from Maris. And then the poop will not be close to us in any way. Okay, the one in poop. I go for the one in poop, of course. We get the Goliath buff. The Goliath buff is like super insane. Kill off the Pride. We use one hammer here to kill off the Pride faster. Something that and then here, obviously the worms are super annoying. So what I do here is that I freeze these worms. We don't want to deal with them, right? Because first of all, they're annoying and they drop poop when they die. We get the fetid gas on like midway towards the pack here, and we don't have the worms in sight. We're not gonna get any pools or anything like that whatsoever while we're finishing off the remainder of the boss and the trash. Kill this off. You can see I put a Ring of Frost, which the worms run into after the freeze, using the mage utility to make sure that the worms don't get close. We kill off the trash here with Pride buff and Goliath buff, and the boss dies. 37.1% trash, and first boss is dead, and we're 1 minute and 30 seconds in.
Yeah.
This is where the strategy got like, and only snack one, it evolved a little bit. Because normally people would kill this trash, right? They would kill the Necromancer or they would kill the mini boss. We opted to skip for this, and then going for more Goliath uptime. Because the normal thing to do was to skip this Goliath coming up here. But
are you a supplement? Because I would take you right now.
Don't you have a girlfriend?
Well, someone in chat said, oh my god, oh, it turned it.
So we go for this pull instead.
Kind of weird, right?
Killing the Necromancer with the 2 Marauders.
Yeah.
With the Goliath buff. We proc the Pride from this. And then we activate the next Goliath.
Behind me as he cleaved it. Fucking
and then we go from Goliath buff into Goliath buff.
Need me like a close off.
Because it does so much damage.
You get the one next to.
It's so good. I actually right-clicked my buff to get the new one, just to make sure I get it before it wears off. Actually, that's something that I wanted. It was a Vigora that showed a timer.
Miracarian has just subscribed.
Like, of when the orbs actually went away. We're going to this pull, and on this pull we're using an orb, and we're using one hammer.
Treewox has just subscribed.
I kick the Sorcerer in. I just use Ring of Frost just to stop some initial damage and to use a Proc of Frost ability. I pop my mirror images for aggro. And then I just start blasting. The orb doing its work. We hammer the monstrosity, as you can see. What's the feet?
I'm fine away.
We have a spear from Maris right now. And look at Maris, he's already standing up here, by the way. Something that you might have noticed. So he pretty much just faded and went up here. Because what he's gonna do in a second is something that's pretty cool. So you can see we still have the Goliath buff. We have Pride and Goliath going into a Pride. And then this Pride is gonna, you know, chain the next Pride. Pretty much keeping very, very high uptime at the Pride buff. You can see that the Pride buff goes away as this Pride dies. We'll get Pride buff again. Jimmy, he takes the spear. I have the hammer, as you can see. So I triple blink here into a Shadow Melt. And Salia, he got gripped by Maris. And Jimmy as well. So Ken, he jumped on the 2-seater mount. Jimmy jumped into 2-seater mount. And then Ken and Jimmy got gripped from the priest. So like a priest can, in theory, grip 3 people at the same time. By having people jump in the 2-seater mount. We had it bug out sometimes where there was only one person that could jump into the mount. So that's why I did the triple blink into Shadow Melt instead, just to make it more consistent. It was fast anyway. Then we do me. Nothing really fancy to, like, we're popping pretty much all cooldowns. We're giving the one small thing here. You can see the Night Fae up here is going out. That one is going on Robin because he needs the meta upstairs. And if he doesn't get it when we're too fast, he doesn't have Metamorphosis upstairs. So he actually gets the Night Fae on this boss. I don't get a second combustion anyway, because the boss actually dies pretty fast. And Salia, he gets the PI as well with his Ashen Hallow and Pride buff. So, Jimmy next.
Can't stop the far one.
Nothing really like fancy to do here, of course. It's just about rotating kicks on the boss. We don't have a Soothe, so the boss will just do his enrage ability and there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, one in face. What you can do when the ad spawns is, like you can see here, I fucked up here actually. Quaking overlap with this. I fucked up my shifting there, but doesn't matter. I will still have my combustion back. But what you can do is that you can...
Why you noob, Mike?
You can crowd control these mobs. And then they will not explode on the final harvest, and you actually don't need to kill them. Yo, I'm just walking over some of our runs, dude, doing the commentary right now.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream, bro. I'm gonna react to you reacting to our runs.
Then we do me. Nice. So here, execute phase. You're proccing out the legendary.
Doing instant.
Disciplinary command. Get that extra crit damage, especially on the Scorch. There we go. Everyone here obviously has pre-assigned angels to pick up. Robin goes and picks up his orb. He jumps on his first class Curian Airlines so that he is the first one to go up. Now this is where these. Otherwise we can take the 3 seconds. This is where this strategy got developed a little bit more, right? This is where there's some niche things that came in, because obviously you don't have the rogue, master assassin, crit amplifier, anything like that. So what we're doing on this pull is that we have to use double spear in order to make this happen. So I poly the flesh crafter here because we're gonna use him for later. Everyone has pre-assigned corpse collector in case that we need to kick. Pop my mirror images. I get the PI. I make sure I Dragon's Breath the creations on their stun ability and double spear into a combustion PI, and what you can plus the orb from Robin, and you can just see everything just completely melting. This is such a crazy pull. And then the fleshcraft that I polymorphed before. Of course we use him. Here, this is a spicy position. Look here. We have Quaking here. Maris goes back. I would say that Maris shouldn't have gone like back that way. He should have gone back in this angle here, so that his pride would have gone to the sides rather than going straight through the middle. You know, instead of a movement out here, should have done a movement here. But yeah, snipes. We have Quaking, Jimmy dodges, Ken dodges, Quaking here. They both get hit. Jimmy screams move, 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 even though getting stunned. Oh, from the pride. I'm not sure if you can actually probably dwarf it. I'm not sure if you can dwarf the pride buff, to be honest. Never tried.
I can cut me hard and I'm gonna see after.
Gonna get this?
Yeah, it's on me.
Dive on this?
I'm gonna get sniped, it's okay, fuck me.
We mind control the flesh crafter here because that allows you to go forward towards the next part of the dungeon. Normally you would have to kill all of the trash, but if you mind control with the priest MC, you go on to the next part of the event. And then you have a flesh crafter here. We're hitting a little bit because we want to get him into raging. We're gonna just
Maybe DB once.
yeah, I'm DBing once just to make it easy. Monk has shake.
One Jimmy.
I actually got hit there. Yeah, I combust here.
Okay.
Mers. It's destroying everything. We want to keep that flesh crafter for the like for the whole dungeon, pretty much. Just make sure you
Help me on this one. Okay.
flesh crafter is now raging.
I don't know what's
5 seconds dots.
Now we just want to kill the assistant here. This is boom. Holy shit, that throw flesh hurts.
Mike again.
I'm melting it. Here I just melted because it's a raging throw flash and it hurts like crazy. Obviously, you just saw the 80% of my HP, so I melted it off there instead.
I'm gonna get this one.
Right down.
Now we want to keep this guy in raging. Right now it's all about controlling him and making sure that we can get the raging throw flashes into the mobs.
Jimmy.
So here you can see
Wait a second.
freeze him here.
And now we wait.
Good job, polymorph.
Coming up.
Robin, I want you to do the next.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm up.
You can see I have combustion here. So what I ask Robin, instead of me Robin always breaks the CC, and then I usually follow up with a sheep. But in this case, I ask him to do the imprison instead because I have PI combustion.
Breaking now.
You can see that I'm focusing the ads here. Into imprison here. And Godfly is coming. I actually don't know why I went for the.
And that's Raven got.
I don't know why I went for the poly actually, even though I asked for his impression.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I was just scared because I didn't get like a good combustion out there. I could have done a better combustion. Probably just. That's one thing I guess sometimes like.
Sure.
When we're playing like actual games, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but I get into a more safe mindset.
Just send the small.
Whereas like
Yeah.
I just need to like, if I call for something like an offensive play, like in this case, and I call for Robin's backup, I should just let him do it. I don't know why I polyed there, for example. I'm too worried about things going wrong.
Now. Staying here. Have to stay.
Kind of Mike.
So here, throw flash, at the end of the cast you poly, right? Because he moves right after his cast, so you need to time the polys correctly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on.
Wallet.
On me. Can I go back?
You can
Breaking now.
switch with this one, and then we poly here again at the end of the cast. Lean.
Tear out the ship on the ground.
True. Moving. I'll send one more here.
We should. Oh.
It's ready now. I mean, nah, fuck it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so low.
fuck that.
Jimmy grabs.
Get him in the corner. I'm going to sheep. Yeah, the Vigor is public. It's actually a public Vigor that just shows the important abilities for certain mobs in dungeons. It's on Wago. I can send you the link, but it's really amazing to be able to show the cooldown on abilities like that. To imprison off. So we do the weak.
Yeah.
So here we do the here I combust. So this is another case of instead of me doing the sheep, I ask Robin to do the imprison instead. Because obviously.
Okay, come here, Mike.
Yeah, I'll move.
Blink, please.
Just shoot at him.
Should be good.
Instead of me doing the sheep, I ask Robin to do the can break whenever.
Breaking now.
The imprison here, so I can obviously get my full damage out. I also do a hammer here, and now look at this. I fucked up here. I actually made a mistake. Normally, Normally, this flesh crafter right here. We want to one phase him before he goes up. So I hammer here.
Breaking now.
Boom. I want to sheep the throw cleaver right after the throw cleave goes out. I press my polymorph when it's a 1.5. My polymorph is a 1.3 second cast with the haste that I have. This was a stupid mistake. You know, this was bad. So I poly him too early here. Oh, wait, what happened to the video? Fucked. My bad, I had too much haste. Yeah. Just stop this one. So actually...
Don't.
Oh, I fucked. My bad, I had too much haste. Yeah. Just stop this one.
So.
Okay. Now break him now.
Just break him now, make sure we hit him here. No, dude.
This monk has
So we wasted one. The boss would actually have been done right now. This was just completely on me. Completely on me. Thank God. But we hit the boss with it. My bad there. And the second one. So the boss pretty much died 15 seconds later than it should have. Let's fly
Hey,
up.
Robin, you run above him.
So it's not 15. We're good. We're good. Now the Flesh Crafter is gonna port up here, and we're gonna use the Flesh Crafter for the last boss as well. So this is a lost.
He's down here towards me.
Can't.
I don't know.
There we go. He ports up. And just look at how much this Flesh Crafter chunks on all the cleaves. You see, Mirrors hits him, and then boom, it's like 13% of the boss's HP. Does so much damage. There we got a little bit unlucky. When Dark Exile comes, what we do is that we Shadow Melt at the end of the cast, because sometimes he skips the mechanic. First one was on Jimmy, second one was on Mirrors, and third one was on Mirrors. And Mirrors, he got sent down the same second that he got hit by the Throw Cleaver, and then the Throw Cleaver recasted instead. So that was actually very unlucky timing. Mirrors gets sent down, he dies on purpose because there's no point for him to do the event. If he was gonna do the event, get picked up by the Angel or fly back up again, the boss would be dead. So what we do is that we die on purpose. And then rest instead, because it means just more uptime. So here we kill off the Throw Cleaver to finish off, and there we go. That is our Necrotic Wake. Without my fail on the previous boss, this would have been at sub 12 minutes, you know, as well in this run. So that was our Necrotic Wake run. And show reaction. Yeah, I did. And then people now they flame me for my mistake. Good job.
Nice, man.
Then now he flames me.
Too much fucking ELX.
That was too much.
Holy fucking shit, so much.
Guys, so much.
Guys, did you see? So obviously, we always like to take the piss out of each other if things like that happen. But of course, there was too much ELX on that polymorph. It was a little bit too rushed. A little bit too rushed there.